What is viewers? RedNova here, here to do a ban list analysis of what's currently banned right now. Because with the new rules, the whole link format in effect now, I feel like maybe we should take a look on what's banned on the ban list and see if it can come back. As you see right now, I do have every banned card we have currently in the TCG at the moment. So obviously here the first one is let's say if I can say this guy's name correctly. Apocalypse Towers. I believe his name in the OCG is pretty epic. It's pretty legit. But yeah, this card got banned because it has like 3 effects. Like what does it do? Like can be normal say special can unaffected by spell and trap cards. Can be destroyed by level or rank lower than his, which he's a level 10, so that's crazy. All monsters, the special men lose 500 tap points. Once per turn, you can make your opponent send one monster from the hand or field to the graveyard. So yeah, so it was just a little too good. And since Klee's Pelham deck, yeah, it's not very difficult to summon this guy out. So well, in that deck, I should say. So yeah, so there's that. I think this card can stay banned. The Tyrant Neptune, I know it was recently banned because of a card coming out that kind of makes this card kind of OP, but I don't know, maybe it's a blessing in disguise, because who knows, maybe this card could have been OP, but since we never seen that, I mean it just seemed like a random ban in my opinion. Like it's not even this card's fault that it got banned. It's just I guess Konami just thought this card will be broken in that combo with the other card, which unfortunately I can't remember what the other card is. Then we got Envoy of the End, which is pretty ridiculous card. I know it got in errata, so but I don't remember where it is. Hold on, so let's read it. So special by Chaos or whatever. During the turn you activate this card's effect, you cannot activate other effects. Okay, so that's the errata. So basically, once per turn, pay 1,000, send all cards on the field and in both players turn to guard, then inflict 30 point damage to your opponent for each card that was sent. So yeah, so it still does a lot of damage. It's weird how it got errated and it's still banned. But obviously the errata is basically says that you can't play anything else after this card has resolved, so that's the errata, but it's still banned, so I'm not sure how that goes. Then we have Victory Dragon, which cannot be first summoned, can only be tributed by tributing 3 dragon types, and if he attacks the opponent directly and gets him to 0, you win the match. So basically, it's a match winner. So basically, if you win game 1 with this card, then there's no game 2. That the match is won, like you won already. There's no side deck. There's no game 2. None of that. So you won. So obviously, if you can cheese your opponent on game 1 and get us off, then you win the match. So and generally when you see tournaments, you want to see game 2 at least. So yeah. So being a match winner, yeah, obviously is banned. Then we have every elemental dragon here banned, because if you didn't play that format, these were kind of everywhere. These were everywhere, man. Like this was a top deck for a while now. Easy rank 7 decks like Big Eye, Dragosack, and yeah, so can be summoned very easily from the hand or graveyard. So yeah, so with that said, they say, you know what, this deck has gone very high long enough. So you know what, let's ban them all. And yeah, so E-Dragons, all banned. Blaster, Tidal, Tempest, and Redox, all banned. Then we got Kirin, which is a very powerful Pendulum card. I'm glad it got banned because this card was just annoying to deal with. Just basically it. Basically bouncing back monsters. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then we got Monkey Board, which I believe when you activate it, you can search. Yeah, so basically being a skill 1, and you can search out another perform pile. Yeah, it's basically a free 1. So in a Pendulum deck, yeah, it's a little too good. Then we got Stratos, A card I honestly believe should not even be on this list. Like, like, like what? Like what's the combo now? What's the new card that just came out? The new what? Like what's we now? Summon Stratos, summon a Stratos, search this guy, give Stratos 4K attack points. Big deal. I mean, it's safe to say a lot of us we want this card back. Just at least at one or two or give it three. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe heroes might like that boost. Then we got Magura, which the card I haven't seen in a long time. I don't think I was playing the game when. Well, I was playing the game when it came out, but I don't think I was around competitively in the meta scene or whatever you can call it. So during the turn this card was sent to a graveyard, you can activate trap cards from your hand. So I'm not sure. Like there was probably a combo with this card which got banned, but I don't like nowadays. I don't know. I don't really see people play traps anymore. So I don't know. I think Magura can be off the ban list. Then we got trap infecting virus, which basically when you think about it, its effect is discard one card from your hand and declare one type of monster. Destroy all face of monster on the declared type on the field. So nowadays, decks are now archetype based. So it's a good card to side in if you're playing the mirror match because if you play against dragons, okay, summon him, discard a dragon, and all your dragons on the opponent's field, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, all in all the field die. So so as long as it's not Aqua, then you should be alright. So so I would see it useful in the mirror match, but if this does come off the ban list, I do see it as a good sided card, I should say. Then we got the Perform Age, which what they do again? Oh, that's right. When it's in the graveyard, you can just banish him and just add a Perform Age from deck. So basically a +1, just a +1. That's what got banned. So yeah. So then we got Wish of Black Forest, which I believe it also got Nevada. So did it get Nevada? Hold on. This is in the field's graveyard. You can add a monster. Yeah. But you can activate cards. Only if I have a card with the name of the rest of the turn. Okay, so I mean, but basically, well, I mean, I guess if you synchro with it, then you can add a card, but you can't use that card that turn. So I guess there's that clause, I guess. But if it's sent there during your opponent's turn, then yeah, it's a free search, and use it for next turn. So yeah, but I mean, Sangan is on the ban list, so I don't see why Witch is still there. So yeah, so bring back Witch. Yeah, why not? Then we got Plush Fire, which if it's destroyed, can summon a performance from the deck, I believe. Is it from deck? Yeah, it's from deck. So yeah, so when it says destroyed, it means it even gets even though it's a monster effect, it still gets the effect if it's destroyed while on the scale because it's still being destroyed by a card effect. So yeah, so again, so Plush Fire is a card that you want to die to actually get a search. So yeah, so again, a +1, kind of broken. My bad, too far. So the Jin releaser of rituals. For those of you that don't know when this card was relevant in the meta, well, it could be now, but it's banned. And with the Link summon, and since rituals are now getting a boost, well, not a boost, but other decks are getting like a nerf, so it makes them look better. This card shouldn't come back only because if a ritual monster uses this card as material, no, I'm sorry, not material. I'm sorry, if it's summoned using this card as tribute, I should say, yeah, the opponent can special summon as long as the ritual monster is on the field. So it was very annoying when this card comboed with Herald, because Herald can negate anything, plus the Jin can stop spell summons. So yeah, I mean, you would think Kaiju is answer to everything, but the Jin just kind of counters the Kaiju problem. So that's a good luck getting over Herald with this guy on the field. So yeah, stay banned. Then we got Cyber Jar, which is basically a flip effect, Dark Hole. Both players pick up 5 cards, summon all the level 4 monsters they got, and add the rest to their hand. Yeah, so it's a ridiculous plus for both sides. So yeah, so there's a reason why you're banned. Then we got Morphine Jar, which does a similar thing when it's flipped. Shuffle a monster. Wow, shuffle. That's that's kind of crazy. And plus, it don't target. So shuffle all monsters. Then each player excavates the something on deck. So stay on monster. The summon the bounce deck. Especially, okay, so I see. So Morphine Jar shuffles everything, and then if you lucky on your excavations, yeah, you may summon all level 4 lower monsters face down. So and the rest gets sent to graveyard. So you basically mill the rest. So so yeah, so shuffle it. Yeah, that's no, you need a ban. A Fireball Jar. Now I know this card is broken. So each player shuffles all cards from their hand, field, and graveyard into the deck. Then drops 5 cards. So yeah, so think about, yeah, so this card basically resets the duel. Basically, not, of course, it don't reset the life point, just resets the duel. So it's a little too good. I mean, yeah, I mean, I did all that work and the duel just reset. Yeah, no thank you. Then we got Shuret, a very powerful card in Necros. So so can it come back? This is what it does. So this card can be used as, okay, so this card counts as 1 tribute for Visual Summon for Necros, and this card is tributed. You can add, so it counts the whole tribute, and you can add. So yeah, so Shuret is a good card. I don't know, like I think Shuret can come back only because it's been a while since Necros have done anything. I mean I open Shuret at 1 just to test the waters and just see how it is. But I think at 1 it's all right. Then we got Morphine Jar, which I believe got banned because of Dark Worlds. I believe because both players discard their entire hands, then draw 5 cards. So yeah. So since discarding counts as an effect, yeah, they get their effect. So yeah. So it basically resets your hand. Because a combo that I know was you draw a card, you set Morphine Jar, then you set all your back row. And then your opponent attacks Morphine Jar, you draw 5 cards, they lose their hand and draw 5 new. But you plus 5 off of Morphine Jar, so it's pretty crazy. So yeah, so a potential plus 5, nah, you gotta go. Then we got Cyber Sting, which is pay 5,000 life points. That's a lot of payment. Summon 1 fusion monster from your fusion deck. Sir, you mean extra deck. Extra deck. Keep up with the times. Yeah. Cyberstein, yeah. He has been banned that long. He's been banned that long. I'll be surprised if he gets an errata saying extra deck instead of fusion deck. But yeah, being able to summon a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon turn 1, which is 1 card. Yeah, you pay 5,000, but you get a big ass monster. So yeah, so it's been banned for a long time. The card text still says fusion deck. Yeah, that's this guy's been banned before GX era, I believe. It's been so long. Then we got Yatagaratsu, which is responsible for the Yata lock. Now if you don't know the Yata lock, basically Yata is a spirit monster, so end phase it'll go back to your hand. But when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, they skip their next draw phase. So basically, let's say your opponent has nothing to defend themselves with, and you summon Yata. You poke 200. Yeah. This little bird is only 200 points. You poke for 200. Your opponent has no hand, nothing on field. Yeah, they take it. End phase, Yata go back to your hand. Their turn. They can't draw because of Yata's effect. So yeah, so they pass. You summon Yata. You poke. Bounce. They can't draw. You pass turn. Summon Yata. Poke. Yeah, so the Yata lock was basically you dying to a bird that can do 200 points of damage to you every turn, and you can't do anything about it. And your opponent and the player who has Yata can keep drawing cards. So it's a little unfair. It's a little unfair when your opponent can't play the game and they're getting poked by a bird. Yeah, so yeah, like was annoying. It was really annoying. Yeah, so Yeah, so yeah, Yada needs to stay on the ban list. Stay on the ban list. Then we got Magical Scientist, which, let's see, pay up 1,000 life points, special summon one into the lower fusion monster from fusion deck. Fusion deck, wow. This card says fusion deck. Man, these cards have been banned forever. Attack different. The fusion monster can attack your opponent last one and is returned to the fusion deck at the end of the turn. So the reason why this card is banned is because fusion deck. Wow. I mean, I was gonna say that you can summon fusion monsters, exceed, then go off from there. But the card text still says fusion deck, so it was banned for another reason. But what that is, I'm not sure. But if it came back today, I know under link format, it has to be played differently. But I can see this card being a little busted. Then we got this commander. When special summon from the graveyard, draw 2 cards. So yeah, so this card can be easily teched into any deck that can summon from graveyard, draw 2 cards. So yeah, so it's free advantage, it has to go. Then we got Substitute. You trade one monster. You can trade one monster special summon, one fire monster from your deck, except Frogger Jam because he's too good. Can I be sure of battle? Fire monster. This guy. Yeah, so since it's not a once per turn, Substitute can just summon frogs, just kind of crazy. So basically, what you're doing is that you're basically dumping your frogs in the graveyard and getting your place off of that. So yeah, that's why it's banned. Fishbook Blaster. Now I remember playing this card a couple times. If you throw the low monster, you draw 1 card, push on this card from your graveyard. Okay, so it's the basic free summon if you're playing like a water deck. So much can be water. Fishbowl Blaster. I think this card can probably come back at 1. I mean, I don't see this card. What's all the monsters? Oh wait. I'm sorry. I assume this card got banished after using the effect. You know, like every other card that can be summoned from graveyard on its own. But never mind. Never mind. So maybe this card can be a little abusable. So yeah. Mind Master. Pay 100, tribute 1 second monster, except himself. Special 1 level 4 or lower second monster from your deck in face to television. Okay, so this is tuner, can summon level 4 monster, go for single plays. But again, it's not a once per turn. So you're paying your life points, but you're basically decked in kind of easily. So yeah, so in a psychic deck, that's probably it's just psychic deck. So yeah, this card should stay banned because I can see some potential craziness with this card. Then off to the spell cards. We got Change of Hearts. Change of Heart. Awesome artwork. I love it. It's the favorite card of my sister's. She still has it. Oh, actually, I have it. I'll pull onto it for right now. Basically, you may take a monster for an opponent for free. Yeah, to end phase, but by then you probably exceed with it, synchro with it, or whatever. But yeah, so it's a free take. So yeah, so that's why it's banned. And my sister also agrees this card should be banned. Then we got Convocation. Pay 1,000, look at your opponent's hand, pick a card, discard it. So yeah, you pay 1,000, but you're able to peek at your opponent's hand. And when I think about it, not a lot of cards let you peek at your opponent's hand without a certain cost or without a certain requirement. But yeah, so just a free pick and able to just give her something that you don't like. Yeah, a little too good. Harpy's Feather Duster. Destroy all spell trap cards your opponent controls. Yeah, so if they have 5 back row, you play this and you pray they don't have a Starlight Road. Yeah, they all go away and you just +4 off. +4 off that. So look, too good. Heavy Storm. Destroy all spell trap cards on the field. Again, if they have a full back row, you play this, you +4. So yeah, so so Feather Duster a little better because it only kills their back row. Heavy Storm destroys all of them, but still the pluses, yeah, it's a little too good. So, and besides, I mean nowadays, I don't know, can Heavy Storm come back? I mean Heavy Storm was legal was at 1 for a long time before getting banned, but I believe with the whole Pendulum thing, yeah, they want to stay banned. So So people don't really hit them. So maybe yeah. Then we got Dimension Fusion. Pay 2k life points. Both players push them as many of their banished monsters as possible. So yeah, basically, if you have a lot of banished stuff, you pay 2k and you summon all of them. And if opponent does not, well, they don't get anything. So yeah, it's a massive spam on the field. So yeah, so kind of want that ban. Giant Trunade, return all special on the field to hand. So yeah, so it's basically as Heavy Storm, but this card just returns them, which makes it a little worse because when you return them, you're actually able to reuse your trap cards, your floodgates. Like, let's say on the field you have a mistake, the other player can search, but you want to search something like, or search a lot on your turn. You play this card, you bounce back your mistake to your hand, then you do all your searching, whatever. Before you end your turn, you set it back face down to actually prevent your opponent from searching. And that makes it a little unfair, just a little bit. So just an easy, quick access to actually reuse your cards, or actually give it your own cards without destroying them. Yeah, a little too good. Force for Sentry. Look at your opponent's hand. Select one card among them and return to the deck. Yeah, so it's kind of like confiscation, just a little better because there's no cost. It's a free pick. It's a free peek and a free pick. Send it to the deck. Shuffle deck. Yeah, too good. Delicate Duo. Wow, that's been a long time. Pay 1,000. Your opponent discards. Random discards one. Selects and discards one card from. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm reading this whole card wrong. Pay 1,000. Your opponent randomly selects and discards one card from his or her hand. Then selects and discards another card from his or her hand. Like, wow. Yeah, so you pay 1,000 and your opponent loses 2 cards. Yeah, this card can just stay. Metamorphosis. Tribute one monster, spirit summon one fusion monster from an extra deck with the same level as a tribute monster. So yeah, so I know this card was very combo with what's his name? It's not relinquished. It's the relinquished fusion. Hold on, let me go real quick. It's the what do you call? There you go. 1,000 Answer Strict. So it's a level 1 fusion. Easy to summon any random level 1 monster. Use Metamorphosis. Summon him, and he is a pain to deal with. Let me tell you that he's not banned because he actually requires a fusion of him. But Metamorphosis makes it easy. So yeah, let's go step in. Part agreed. Okay, I wonder what this card does. What does it do? Draw your cards? That's it? 3+1? Free? Nah, man. This game, nothing's for free, right? Nothing's for free. Then we got Cold Wave. This card can be activated at the start of your main phase 1. Until your next turn, you and your opponent cannot play or set any spell or trap cards. So basically, if you have enough for a game and you want to kill your opponent, you play this. It doesn't matter what kind of back row they have. If they can't stop Cold Wave from going off, yeah, they can have 5 Mirror Forces face down on the field. Oh, my pop-up came in. Yeah, so they can have as many back row as they want. They can't do anything because they're frozen. So yeah, so again, your opponent not able to play. Nah, it's been the ban list. Power of Avarice, a card that was at 1 for a long time that I can remember. Target 5 monsters in your graveyard. Shuffle all 5 in the deck, then draw 2 cards. Now, I don't know if you realize, but it's not very hard to put monsters in your own graveyard. So yeah, so it's basically a +1 when you think about it. Yeah, it's basically part of Greed, but it requires you to shuffle 5 monsters from your graveyard. So yeah, so it's basically just as good as part of Greed, I should say. So yeah, so it is banned. Card destruction. I talked about this on my Is It Legit video featuring Trickstar Reincarnation. It got banned because of Dark Worlds, and it should stay banned because I don't want to say Dark Worlds right now. I don't. I really don't. Pay for a choice. Select 5 cards from your deck and reveal them to your opponent. Your opponent says 1 card among them. Add that card to your hand and discard the other cards. Yeah, it's a very easy way to send cards from your deck to graveyard. yeah, you pick 5, your opponent picks 1, puts it in your hand, and the rest goes graveyard. But when you really think about it, if you want all 5 in your graveyard, well, either way, you're getting 4 in the graveyard, and the rest just go away. So what's the what was the point of that? So yeah, so there's that.